Alright, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Ace Farmer Kevin here, and today I think I might do some endless. I did some yesterday just to warm up, haven't done some in a bit. And mainly because I also need these Monoceros hearts and these Manticore hearts. Monoceros horns, Manticore hearts. There we go. I'm good on the first. You know, the towers that I've done throughout the little tower-a-thon that I did was pretty helpful for giving me a good amount of furs. So I converted all that I had in the beginning of the event. So this is majority of the stuff I've gotten recently, mostly from this event. So it's almost, let's see, it's close to 14 scrolls, pretty close. But it's 19, so pretty good. Boy there, Mr. WR. Wait, well, actually it's 18. There we go. So if there's anybody out there that wants some XP that is level 225 plus, let me know. I'll be doing some endless today. As you can see, Spelunking temples were popped. So I have the temples plus the Spelunking events, which is nice. So I get that extra orange and luck bonus. So I already have 125% luck already, which is fantastic. You know, 15% XP, 15% gold, and 15% orange times, I think, times the 25, or it's plus the 25, equal to a whole bunch. Plus the daily quest, all helping out about 5% for those. Except the gold being 20%. So without further ado, I think we're gonna do like maybe 2 or 3 endlesses, and then after that, maybe do some dungeons. Is how I'm thinking it. So let me do some stuff. Hello there, Phantom King. Welcome, welcome. Malachi level 8 now. Wow, man, you've been working on it. Congratulations. I'm close there. See, look, this is where I'm at right now. I've been doing some dungeons with Hypon at his amazing spot that we might do later on today. But I just need to get, you know, 273 more. So, you know, I'm close to getting this to 7. I'm working on it. You know, I need those hearts. So I've been doing a good amount of boss dungeons recently. Because it's Spelunking, I mainly been doing the boss dungeons hard mode, so people need to be prepared. Well, it's very nice, very nice. I like mixing in the beast dens or the underworld portals or the battlegrounds in between at the spots. It's for the good variety of materials, because I'm still in search of that purest of the Darkstone. I need... I'm under 3,000 now, barely, you know. I need like 2,800, or yeah, 2,700 now, 2,790 something. So that's cool. So we're making progress thanks to all these underworld portals, and we will for endless too, because we'll encounter the Arisen Anku. So I'm looking at that number 10,916 or 10,916 pure Darkstone I have. Well, the thing is, you can also run the Arc Alchemy and Endless as well, as if you go like this. Let me show you how it's done. It requires you to have a good Amity to do it, or use Tamer. You can actually just go at Tamer in the beginning as well to get the Bestial Bond 1 in the beginning. But you can do it with Oracle as well. Basically, you have your 25% accessory amity, and then you would have a, hopefully, one with Bestial Bond 1, or I'm using a 40% crit with Bestial Bond 1 amity to help me out. So now that I'm Oracle, I can go here, change from Dungeon Year over to Endless Mana per turn. And I just take this one and I say, you know, here, hello there, Fatality. It has been a minute. I'm doing pretty alright. You know, we're working through this new English stuff, going for the goal of getting the 200 ascension levels. And we are close. We're at 194, so I've been making a lot of progress over the years in order to take and help me out. So right now I'm going to be trying to do some endless because we have a smoking event going on, and I have shrines on the ground and looking for people to help. So if y'all know any new players, you know, that are willing to take and come on stream, or, you know, chat a little bit so you get to know them, we can help them get some XP. But I'm going to do so for myself because I want to get the over leveled 400 badge. So I'm close to 77 trillion XP. My idea is that once I get to 100, I'll be Master Forge 100 trillion. So that's my goal, is by the end of the year I want to get you know, 23.1 trillion XP over time. So my goal is to try and do endless at least like a couple times a week. Like, I'm not trying to like rush this goal, because it's definitely not something I just snap my fingers and I can get that. During the XP event, I'm probably going to use my first super experience potion during that. But during that, or during the event, I think I'm going to get in like 200 and then use XP. Get 3 of them to 200 and then run at them at 200 and see what I can do with that. So I'll be good range for the XP potion to work. You're 30 billion away from 260, Kadeen. I would, Kadeen, answer your question. That's what I have for mine. You can see mine is English. I should probably raise mine higher, just because, but I'm only going to go up to 3 English right now, so I think it's fine. Before I start the endless, I want to make sure that I set it to the right English, because I definitely do not want to do 6 English endless right now with the shackles on. I tried the shackles and I'm just like, no, I think 3's fine, because I just have to deal with this right here, which is not too bad. You know, there's no accuracy miss or, you know, permanent buff chance or anything. So we're going to chill at a nice 3 to do the endless. First things first, we're going to go with the Beowulf, because I always do my endlesses as Beowulf. I'll show you what I use for this. I have my Cal Dynasty. It can be any one of the Dynasty gear. It doesn't have to be the helmets. For the Cursed Segment, I have the Book of the Dragon X for the Dragon alignment, and then some tanky ward gear. A Chrysalis to help me to prevent from any of my statuses from going down. With Gorgon's Eyes to give me some status resistance, and then a Ymir Vithra and a Binding Pendant, and a mana and HP per turn Amity. We're going to be starting out with going with the Super Boof Boy himself, the Yeti, the Great Yeti. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. Thief classes are eating good tonight with Gandering and the Swan Song. You know, Swan Song, everybody can use Swan Song. It may get a little creative to make it work for you, but people can make it work if they're determined enough to do it. Especially if you're crit damage passive for Realm Shifters and Heretics. So, here we go. Let's get to this dungeon here. I think it's going to make it a 2-hour cooldown with this. So I think I'm going to take off 1 Concord and put on a lantern. And see how this goes with this for the cooldown for the endless from the dungeon on the map. I know the one on the screen is going to be 2 hours if I take off both of them, which is crazy. So I'm not even going to worry about it, because I have a good amount of dungeons. First one encounter, not bad. I just want to see the time. 5 hours. That's a good range right there. I'm happy with that. So we'll get 3 of these. I know they're out there. You can't hide. So here's 1, 2, and number 3 is over here. Didn't even have to move over. So 3 endlesses. Hey there, Stormshaw. I am doing well, you know, enjoying it. We had some rain today, so it's nice for the plants to get some water in this very hot time we have. I'm working on getting some hearts and horns, so we're going to be doing some endless today because you can find both of them over here, which is great. So I'm just doing my endless preparation step right now. Now I'm a seasoned professional, so I'm going to go with Fortitude instead of using Word of Ordnite. If she beats me up in the first turn, she can do that, but I believe in the power of Word of Ordnite later. But I have 11 Ascension levels in Beowulf. You can probably get some more. One of my plan is to invest in the lower Ascension level classes that I use for like Beowulf for endless buffing to help me out, so I don't have to worry too much. Nope, flee. We want to use Mischief, get the other boosts. Well, looks like it's time for the Yeti to attack. An attack he did. We need Gunner, and then Worm Song, and I think we're good. Well, let me not get defeated here. Should probably change my pet now to award pets. So let's see. I think we're going to bring a classic. You know him, you love him, or hate them because it's so hard to get. But we're going to get the Stewart Golem to help us out. I named mine want some ward ? Because the answer is always yes. It's great because it can give to other members of the party, which is great. Here we go. Here, try not to die. We're gonna get our Berserk. There's the min wall that I was looking for. Divine Bastion. I think all that we're missing is pretty much the Curse of Segment from these buffs. Because I can get the Berserk 1 and 2 from other means, so do this. Either Abu. You'll do the Berserk Mushroom here, and then just get the Chimera. The boulder, legendary boulder toss right there. You know, rarely see it from the Golem. It's its signature move right there. Only available from Beowulf's. Alright, we're gonna go next. We're going to do this differently. We're going to use the Stewart Golem for these two to prepare them, and then we'll just bring the Yeti, the Yeti for the Dark Holy and the Defense and Resistance. So, you know what to do, buddy. Defended twice. Alright, let me just get this Divine Bastion off. Let's see how many boulders he tosses while I do my Divine Bastion. Alright, very chill. I'll take all the war turns I can get. Gotta do this bow. Ooh, nice. The first turn, all 3 casts it like that. Oh, he's attacking now that he used the Gunner. Berserk. Berserk again. And let me make sure I got everything. Yep, all I'm missing is defense 1 and 2 from the Yeti. So I'll use the Curse of Segment here, and this one's ready to go. So we're gonna flee and then go to the top one. Oh, that was the one I was at already. Okay, never mind. We're gonna go to the middle one. The other one. Oh, here we go. This one could be dangerous, so I will reward for here first turn from the sandstone golem. Oh, well, apparently the very clutch prism wall is going to negate a lot of that damage there, so cool. I'm just going to chill and get my divine bastion and let him do his job. Give me my ward turns, please, oh mighty golem. Oh, wait, did I get a chance to get my divine bastion off, or did he take it out before? Alright, I got it, and then he took it out very efficiently. Thank you very much. Oh man, he is going on a rampage with that boulder toss. He is definitely choosing violence here. Alright, we only got the magic that time. Can we get the attack? There we go. Got a crit. Gate of Gonir. And I think now we can officially go with the curses segment here into the Berserk. Cool. And flee. And now I can just come back with Realm Shifter and get the rest with the Yeti for the first couple of turns. So for the earlier floors that don't make a lot of sense, or that don't earn a lot, I'm going to be using the method of using the Titan Pet to give me the Arc Alchemy by using a Bestial Bond 1 crit. So I'll be giving up 125% accessory, but for the first 150 floors, for me it's like, sure, you're getting rewards, but it's going to be greater 150 floors on further. So for a free like little 450 or 400 something floors, I'll have Arc Alchemy to work, and then we'll see, you know. But if people want some XP, let me know. I'm going to take and look to my kingdom to get some of them some support and stuff. In this moment, I mean, it's funny him making a joke. Alright. So, making a post. There we go. So now I can start preparing. Going on the top from the castle. Oh, I forgot to get the Chimera and the Yeti first. Let me do that. First things first, I want to get the Chimera just because more damage. We're going to get that one. Alright, cool. We already got a new person that sent me an hour request. Cool, and somebody took my stuff. 673 kilometers northeast of me. Alright, so we got a new person. Invite to the party. So cool. I needed to take in and get my standard buffs anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me double check. Alright, so we got these berserks. Hey, not a mimic, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, man?
I am doing some endless right now.
Very nice. I am sitting by a pool, making sure the kids don't set anything on fire.
That's very important.
Yeah. Maybe. I forgot to open my way vessel, though, so screwed myself.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because I'm not in town till tomorrow.
Yeah, if you were there for longer, you can just move it over there, but you're not going to be there too long.
Yeah, plus I guess I'll do some endless later.
Come on, Chimera, give me the Berserk one, please. Finally. What was that? 9 floors later. And then last one. Alright, cool. Now I can go with
Anguish you running them on?
I'm running them on 3. 3 Anguish.
Not bad.
Yeah, I don't want to be like too up there and go like shackled, because I'm like, no. And 3 is just a lucky number. Alright, so now we're gonna go with the Yeti. Mr. Super Boof Pets. Get you. And give us our boosts. Alright, there's Magic 1. Defense 1. Dark Resistance. Back to back. And there's Holy Resistance. Okay, so we don't need you anymore. So your purpose has been done with the 1, 4, 6. Now on to the next one.
Oh. So I guess now we're gonna start pushing the ascension balance on all my characters.
Well, here you go, folks. If anybody wants to join, they want to join, Wintermelon and Stormshaw are gonna do some dungeons. So if you want to do some dungeons now with them, are y'all full party, Stormshaw? Or do y'all have space for another person to join? Because I left that party right now, so there should be some space in there for at least maybe 3 people. If you have 3, I don't know, 4. I know Mr. Hypon, who owns the Wave Vessel, is taking a little break right now, so he may not be so attentive to it. But I see my 6 resistances and all that stuff, so now we can go get the Titan, the support lady, Themis, to give us her powers. As you see here, I'm with the Favor and Mischance, with the Inquiry and Inability. I have 2-handed power plus 9% English enchantment, 2% war regeneration. This is either action rate, pet action or accuracy, and then this is crit rate on it. So that's why it's different. Of course, fancy being the gods because we have them. We're going to always start at the lowest dungeon one first. So this is the one. I'm just going to spam a lot of spells. Your monuments? Mimic?
What?
Said you're doing some monuments?
Maybe.
Maybe.
There are a lot of them where I'm at, and there are not many dungeons.
Do you have a lot of yellow ones over there?
I do.
Oh man, well then it's definitely worth doing it.
Yeah.
You're going to be making bank right over there.
I can stack up a day worth of those bonuses now, with an hour cooldown and 2 hours of shrines, you know?
Oh, easily.
I was thinking about that. If you just do, like, if you have 2 or 3 monocolor monuments, you can just run them over and over again for a couple hours and have enough built up to do endless runs the whole evening.
Mm-hmm.
And all you do is rush through them and do everything that's green.
Yeah, unfortunately, the one that I have is, like, in the lake, so I have to go walk towards the lake for like a couple of minutes to get to it if I wanted to get to my lightning monuments, or like use my brazier. Probably that would review if I use that extra view distance. Oh, I'm out of mana. Let's see. Okay, so I know that now one.
Majestic Seeker.
What is it?
You can't reach it with your Majestic Seeker?
No, I can't reach it from my house right now with it. No. It's like just a little bit
Unfortunate.
farther. It's like just a little bit farther away. But you know, tomorrow we're gonna have a whole new reset, so we'll see.
I know, excited.
Um,
Hoping for something good this week because I got shafted this one.
you can see my 2% war regeneration from my chest is just paying in. I'm slowly just gaining 1965 back per turn.
Hey, who normally has most of the amenity spreadsheet stuff memorized?
It would mainly be Echo as a person who knows it pretty well.
But they have knowledge.
They have knowledge of Amity spreadsheet stuff.
All right.
You know, I'd reach out.
works.
I would
Might catch
require your worries from them.
Yeah, I gotta find this crit Arafat amenity.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty desirable one right there. Good for PvP.
Yeah. Yeah, I need it for territory defense stuff.
All right,
Gotta keep the ocean safe, man.
I think I might need to take and use the dog and just. Oh, this is getting annoying. I like the idea of using the MS. I might use it later on just for fun. If I'm going deeper, I'm not one-shotting. But we're gonna go get Rockruff, the Arisen Stone Warg, and put back on the other one. Literally just going back to this and seeing how we do. Let me see, does it tell me right now? The Mimic has 6% follower action rate, so that is fantastic. 1 second, folks. Alright, there you go.
Got it.
Wow. My goodness. Family. Helping out the family right there. 6% follower action rates. You got top 10 in your region, Avu. Congratulations. Man, that was right over the volume control.
What this be cold tonight? I told them girls they won't listen. Bring hoodies in case it's cold tonight, but no. It's actually chilling out pretty quickly up here, which is weird. It's been hot all day.
Alright, so that's good. So we can just jump back, go to our lowest one now, which is 6. Keep on going from there. Now I can be more energetic with my spamming because I have more mana regeneration per turn. Oh,
You set up a bunch of them.
what is it? My cord is very sensitive right now. I'm trying to take and reconnect it to the device, so I can't really move the tablet that much. So I'm trying to position it perfectly. So 1 minute should load up back in a second. I might just try and focus on. Let me see. Do I have my stylus around here for it somewhere? Yeah, I'll just tap it.
My kid lost the one to mine somewhere. Like the first day I let her use it.
Alright. Cool. Looks like it's back now.
Our guardian. Hello.
Alright, we got it to work. The mouse, ooh, nice proof of melancholy. The mouse controls what I use to attack with. And then the other one clicks continue. And of course you're immune to lightning or night golem. Because apparently now you become a ground type.
Go Bulb. Go Golem.
I have an Earth Strike right for you, Nidhogg. What's your name on it?
Sad, that means somebody traded him away.
Well, best of luck with that, Phantom King trying to pass me in regional. You're gonna have to work pretty hard to get up there. The first step would be to make it to the top 100 global. If you can make it to the top 100 global, then you're in like a closer range to get there.
Good luck on that. Because like I said, old boy's got a secret weapon, so you get too close, he can jump up on you if he needs to.
At a time, I was really competitive with trying to take and push up in the ranks by just doing lots of dungeons. I'm like, oh, if I'm not enjoying playing the game by doing this, then I'm not going to do that. So like during certain dungeons, I'll do a lot of dungeons, and certain times I won't. Where it's like I can easily do like over 100 a day, if I needed to pretty quickly. It won't look pretty at times, but I can do it between spots and stuff. Be like a couple hours. But I'm just trying to take and just chill. Alright, looks like...
What does the meter give you, buddy?
What does the meter buff give you? 20% buff duration. It's like your temporary buffs will last 20% longer.
I'll do that too.
Yep, they all work together. I should probably go get some monuments. I have some nearby, but I'm not taking these endless that serious. I'm mainly just doing it for XP and for farm right now. And I don't really need the monument buffs to get farther. The monument buffs are not going to help me tremendously. I mean, some of them will. Like that 20% temporary buff duration to let the channel last longer.
Yeah, and things like bloodshed.
You're in only dungeons now. You want to run in towers, Phantom King? Oh, that's going to be immune.
Looks like you have a new rival, Kevo.
I mean, I've always appreciated new competitors. I mean, it's great. Yeah, he's on my regional top 100. Now he just make it to the global top 100. Like that's if you want to get to like the top 5 or the top 4 on the list, you have to be on the global top 100.
I should be there soon.
I mean, you're probably not too far away. What are you in, like the high hundreds or something right now, Mimic?
Like 140.
140, like yeah. So you're pretty close.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
It's all about just being consistent, mainly with that. That's my main advice: is just to have a goal and to meet that. And it doesn't have to be like a big goal. Just have a goal.
Stick to them every day. Make your own little game quest every day and knock them out.
Oh wow, you had a friend recently hit the top 100 global. Nice. He's number 95 right now. Cool. It does take a good amount of work to do it, but it's not impossible,
Oh, so your goal should be to get past your friend first, then worry about Kevo.
Yeah, it's like I'm like one of the final bosses you have to defeat. Yeah. It's like I'm one of the... If you can get above me, that means that you are, in the top 20s in the global.
Yeah, man. You gotta deal with your rival before you go after a tailed beast. You guys done? Alright, buddy, I'm gonna hop off here.
Alright, take care, Mimic.
Spare you the conversations. Later.
Later, buddy. But yeah, we're doing okay with war turns generations at the moment. We're getting close to 300 already in the 60s, so I'm fine with that. I normally want to be around 5 to 600s by the 150s. So considering you were here, and I'm just building up mana, because I want to do like a big another 10, 15 turns with just spamming the different seals. Like I just do it for strikes, not seals. Just to get those extra turns. Oh, missed. Thank you for not causing me any debuffs. I will use the Panacea. Here we go. Hit you with an Earth. Because, oh wait, both of these unmarked, that's right. So horizontal slash. I could bring an arcane attack. That's what I do. That's what I will do sometimes. It's just a random off elements if it's like one of those that are resistant to all three of these things. But I'll have to check my analysis to see what I take the least amount from. So looks like actually from the main off all, that's minus 4% arcane right there. So I might just deal with the dragon then if it's resisted. I don't know, in certain situations we'll see. But so far the main elements are fine. I'm not that many malices in at 3 compared to what it'd be at 6. And their stats would have been boosted up a lot as well. Well, we just a quarter to 100. Ooh, always like seeing those Arisen Coups because that's 2, maybe 3 adamantine each. Ooh, Berserk Kraken. This would be good eatings there. Very nice considering we're on the 70s. I do not. My accessory, it's accessory with missing mana per turn is my amity right now that I'm using. So I don't have to put any acorns in my gear at all. It all comes from my amity. The dragon is mainly from the dragon alignment. It makes dragons damage abilities do more and gives you dragon element to make you immune from dragon, which is cool. So that's why I'm mainly just using horizontal slash because it's dragon elements because that's what the trialing bow is at the moment. And plus it's only -2 instead of -4, which is also cool. And sometimes that happens. Don't get too comfortable and let that happen. Make sure that you don't always just mindlessly spam horizontal slash into a Beowulf. I've died many times doing that in my days. This is our highest one that we've gotten so far for today. So I don't want to lose it. Because if they crit you just right, you can lose. We're above schedule with the ward here. Like 420. Very funny. 420 ward turns. Luckily, the miasma did not get me, but I did lose my crit chain. But luckily, it's not too bad in the earlier stages. Later on, it can be a problem. Let's see, we're almost to 100, so close. Ooh. Hit you with the Gale Strike. Alright, nope, we're not messing around here. Not all the time, Phantom King will the Beowulf do that. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. It depends if you've encountered him first or if it's like, you know, you've already been fighting him multiple times. Ooh, there we go. Proof of Melancholy. Come on, hit the... Yes, Immortal Lord down. Horizontal slash going through. Oh, juicy orange and XP from that Berserk. Typhoon. No, Tiamat. One of those dragons. There isn't one. Hello there, mighty slime. Ooh, this Kraken's gonna be even better than the last one. 453 with 260k. Nice. Mimickings are always nice as well. Just jumping up there. We're in the 500 war turns, so we're close to our goal. Yep, only 36 more floors to go now. Come on. Go on, Rockruff, I believe. You can give me those extra ward turns before the amount. Just a couple more Word of Ward nights. There we go. Trying to get maybe to 50, 75. I want to get to 600 overall. So I need a couple overactive Word of Ward nights. Should have maybe popped a small Bestial Potion ahead of time, but I was saving it for deeper ones. I'm gonna have to go fishing just to get the fish for the Bestial Potions. Oops. Definitely don't need a lightning against the Valor Gateway. We'll definitely zap that one. Thank you for the woo. But it's possible. We're already in the 50s. We still got 25 more floors. Ooh, nice. Thank you, Arisen Anku, for your donation of pure Darkstone towards my ascension level. $130. Typhoon. So it was a Tiamat, yeah. It was the other one, Tiamat. Well, the red one. Ooh, Angry Finfolk goes down. Nice. 100k right there. That's a decent amount for a node in as well. Let's see, 136. Oop, do with the lightning. I got an extra turn, and we got the 600, so we did it. And I can chill and just spam horizontal slash and just build my mana back up because it's getting kind of low. So thank you, Fancy Amethyst, to help me with this. Ten more floors to go. What's the combination between Amethyst and Ascension levels? Because before I wouldn't be able to do this at lower Ascension level, but now I'm a 194. I can, do a lot of things that I can do at the early Ascension levels. So it's gonna be fun when I try and do a personal best Realm Shifter. And listen, I might try and do one on tomorrow. Or maybe it would be Tuesday. Either Sunday or Tuesday. I might need to cook a little bit, so it might be Tuesday. Is what I'm thinking. Because I like the Dorado Blades of Finesse version, but also like the Oracle version. They're quite powerful. Hey there, Kev Dog. What's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Alright, we got past 151 on this one. 606 ward turns and almost 1500 mana. Very nice. Flee. Next one we're going to get started up is the 15 one. Oop, that was a mistake, but I did get an extra ward turn for it, so it was a funny way to stall it out. Nice. Hit the Gilgamesh. Okay, second chance. I'm gonna save up my mana and just take the extra ward turn and go. He... Let's see. Oh, they're Tiamat or Tiamat. School. I'll probably check after this one what my Kingdom Quest is, because I'm pretty sure I completed it. Just so I can go get some more florins and stuff for my kingdom. I didn't really have like a rough estimate on how much XP I had to start it out with. So we'll check what my XP is whenever I get all three of these 150. I'll be pretty surprised if it is past what I think the number that I need is. I might make it a little bit real close to get past it, but we'll see. People that were here earlier, if you remember, or if you're on YouTube, you can always just rewatch it and stuff. You know, give people the easy way out. They wanted to see the numbers. Ooh, hello there, Risen AQ. Thank you for your donation. This one I can use Super Mana Potion here. Make it easier on myself. To spam some more. Yeah, that word recovery on the chest is pretty nice. Like if I get little nicks or scratches every once in a while on my ward, I can just regenerate it. Oops. Hit you with the right ability. There we go. Come on. But yeah, after I finish these endless, we are going to be doing some boss dungeons, maybe some underworld portals, and some battlegrounds. Maybe a little sprinkle of beast dens, you know, people might like that as well. Amazing spots that, you know, some viewers are actually at right now, believe it or not. People are pinging me. Oh, nice. He got over double his income because you use the thing. You know, I was telling people that, you know, sometimes if you have a lot of settlements, you haven't visited some in a while, you need to use the upkeep on it. So, I got, like, what is it? Damn near close to 2,000 materials recently. You know, maybe like 3 Abu, I think. A good tree. But the 3 are really far out, so you have to go like view distance class in order to see 2 of them. One of them's really close. The other 2 are like farther away. So you know that's just your warning. Just like I got a warning not to use Dragon or Earth versus this dude, so good thing I got that warning ahead of time. Hello there, Anubis. Goodbye, Anubis. Yes, thank you, Rockruff, for your help with the ward turns. Oh, I forgot to check the quest. I'm going to go do that right now just so I don't forget again. So let's leave and go here. Go to the quest. Yes, I did complete that quest. I probably completed it a while ago. Linus Warlock's Chimera. Let's see. Is there any other quest that I can change or take? There's Lioness Warlocks and Nidhogg's. Okay. Well. I'm gonna go for this one. the 7497 or 7494 because it gives me more florins. It gives you a little bit less orange, but that's fine. I want the more florins. Because, I just recently popped the temples, so we're down to 45. So, you need to do some florins, or, I like to do it when Endless is around. So, now since that one's the highest one, second highest one, we go to this one. And get back and pop and locking and stuff with this one. Let's double check I got all the buffs. This one, I don't know how this one got away without having attack 1. My goodness. Just missing out on a lot of damage right there. Everything else looks good for that. Okay. But it's crazy, I have almost 100,000 ward with this build. If I were to level up my English here some more and Godforge it, then I would probably have over 100,000, I think, for 3. Because some of those like level 1, level 2. Like, and to be fair, like a lot of some helmets can be left at level 1, like and just not Englished again, like the Mightiest Mimic helmets. You don't have to Master Forge it again, because there's no stats on it that you're trying to get more of from it. And you don't need to really level up the English because you're not getting stats from it. Unless you are getting like good stats, and if you want to do that way, but some of them just leave it at 1. Well, like I think like your armor or your like your chest piece, your legs, or your weapon, stuff like that, then you want to have those higher level because you're going to be using them more often. And normally it's the same piece of gear throughout multiple builds, so some people may start small and do like, 5 or 10 pieces. Other people may go big and go like 20, 30, 40, 50 pieces that they're working on, so it's like realizing you need so many of these tools to level it up. So that's where you find out which English you like the best. What is your favorite English in this game? Some people may like chill despair farming now. It's like, now that fishing's capped at 500 a day, maybe they just do chill despair open world farming, They got it down pat, their wave vessel's like 5 or 10 blocks away so they can teleport over to it or something like that. Like I have mine, to where it's like it's near dungeon spots further that way, which helps me out. So I can just teleport to it, get closer to the dungeons, grab them, just like I just did today. Because I wouldn't be able to see these normally without going like, maybe using the brazier and stuff. But anywho's, and then there's Melancholy. I think around botters, Abu, I think is the main reason. Like people were just fishing astronomical amounts per day that were not like human like amounts, I think. So they stopped it. Just because fishing is like one of the best systems in the game, potentially, depending on how you axe. So it's like fishing is overpowered if some people don't know it. It's like you get all this currency just by spending, a couple hours of fishing throughout the day. Some people I know like to fish all at once, and some people will fish throughout the day. And I'm part of that person that if I were to fish, I would definitely fish throughout the day. I do like maybe 100, 150, and I'm like, alright, I'm done. Just a little bit, and then go forward a little bit, and then go forward, and then closer towards the end, I'd be like, oh snap, I haven't done any, and then just like get all the rest of it in like 150 or 200 or 300 that I need. But fishing is not on like my top 5 guilds. It's probably like maybe close to this, maybe like 6th or 7th. But there's other the new guilds or English systems that I'm really enjoying. One I like is the Traveling Guild, the Travelers Guild, doing the battles and then getting the currencies. I've developed a pretty good team that works for tier 9 and tier 10. And deal with some tricky situations. So I'm looking forward with that. And What else? I think my tower guild leveled up a little bit during the event. I don't think I got too many levels. I think I got 1 or 2, which is a lot for being that high up. Alright, cool. You got to the mute button right there for that little sneeze. Let's see, where are we at? Thank you, Abu. We're at 159 ward turns on floor 75, so this dog needs to pick it up because we're already halfway to our goal and we're not even in like 200 or 300. So I think I'll have to start throwing in some gale strikes and some terror strikes and some lull strikes. It's probably going to most be the arcane one. Like I said earlier, I was going to bring, even though it's reduced by 4% damage, not really going to matter in earlier floors. It might make a big difference in the future floors. Alright, thank you, Abu, and good luck on getting some towers and stuff. Peace. Let's see, we're in the 80s here, so we're working on it. Ooh, nice, Waterward Knights, good job. Get your Arcane, because you're not immune to that, buddy. Arcane is the weird element. Some people are resisted. There are a couple of people that are immune to it. Oh, it's Mr. Total Random. Hello there, sir. How are you doing today? I had to reconnect this. There we go. Alright, let's see. We are getting low on that mana, so I might have to pop a mana potion. Let's see, what am I fighting? Oop, definitely not against a Berserk Fallen Necromancer. That's a no. Ooh, the challenges don't stop. Gonna hit this Gale Strike, please. I need this to land. Land Gale Strike, please. Phew. 1.2 million with 530k orms at floor 90. Kind of crazy. Let me see something. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, nope, I know you're dragon only, Mighty Mimic. Arcane's not going to work on you. And here we go, Arcane just for you. Ooh, thank you for the summoning scroll. You can have some Arcane too, Nidhogg, you know, just on the house for you. Alright, we're in the 200s, which isn't too bad. I'd like to have been a lot higher, but... good, the Forbid didn't go off, or didn't land on me. Looking for a good place to use a mana potion, but... alright, this one's not too bad of an option. Just chug a super real quick. And we're good to go. Hello there, Odak Golem. Let's see what you're gonna give me. We're in the hundreds now. Okay, 40k orange, pretty good. Ooh, there's a Proof of Melancholy. I think I need like 200 Proofs of Melancholy. That guy is immune to Arcane, I believe. Yeah, he's immune to Arcane. I remember him from Towers. I remember you. That's why I have Lightning, just for you. We're approaching the 300s, which is okay. We might have to leave this one, the dog, on a lot longer for this one. If I was in the 400s, I'd have been fine with it, but 300s is kind of low. I had the Call of Brindle right here, so it's not that. I guess the dog just is not feeling very World of Warden right now. Ornate Chimera armor, nice. Ooh, Berserk Mammoth Acolyte. Yes, here we go. Maybe the 400 goal isn't too far away. Ooh, I'm frozen right now, and I don't play with being frozen. Nope, I don't mess around with that. Got an extra turn. Let's see, can I take out this? Yes, most definitely I can. Alright, yep, there we go. Like the 400 goal is possible. Looking to go higher than that, maybe 450. If we get some good World of Warden rolls like this, we're set. Oh, that's not going to work. But it will give me that turn though, so I did gain one turn. Plus the World of Warden nice. But yeah, I'm deciding if I wanted to do an endless, personal best endless for the people that just joined recently. Consider doing a personal best endless for Realm Shifter just because I haven't done one in a while. It's been a while since I've done one for Realm Shifter. And people know it that have been here to see it. I'm going to be bringing the Dorado endless again to see how far I can go with there and then see how far I can get with Corvus. I'm not even going to bother with base to go far with that. I know there are some records out there, like world records that people have put throughout, the Discord for challenges to see how far you can make it hard mode with, just one set of gear. Now that'd be pretty cool if I could do something like that. All right, well, thank you for letting me know that you exited the portal safely. Hopefully nobody got hurt along the way in your adventures and you got some good loot. Swarmshaw in game. Are y'all still rocking and rolling at like 4 Anguish or something like that? Y'all need to take at least get the 5. You don't have to, I'm not saying go to 6. I think just getting the 5 is good for a lot of people starting out, and then you can always just build on higher goal later on. But to be able to have that Ascension Shackle, just test it out, like test the waters, to be like, oh, what is this thing? Is pretty cool. I don't use it for everything, even though I try and use it for everything, but I understand how hard it makes the game. Makes me remember back to when I was first starting out with the stats. It's a bit of a flashback, but overall, I'm just like, nah, if I want to, because I'm trying to take and get as much as I can right now, I'm just mainly going without the shackles. Yeah, me too. A lot of mine has been spent there, but I try and only spend agony right now on it. Like right now, I think I could buy it's either crucibles or tools right now for agony. So I'm like, oh, it's agony. That's really quick. I can just go kill a couple of raids, or drop a whole bunch until I eventually kill enough of them within the time limit. So it's like, I might go over there and be like, yeah, let me try and, give me some proofs real quick. But we're doing good. We got like 460 something war turns. Well, yeah, you don't need that as well. Phantom King says you don't need Ascension Shackles if you're running with only 9 Ascension level deities. Smiley face. You're not wrong. But looks like, ooh, we are close to. I'm gonna go until we get to 500. I think we'll make an exception. Oh, I don't want to be burned. I'm more than happy that spam panaceas to remove the burn. I can't be healed anyway because I have the curse of Sekhmets. We're gonna zap you. Come on, we need one more Word of Ward Night Doggo-san. Right, there we go. We got enough ward. 154, not too bad, if I do say so myself. Let's see. We're going to go to 13 minutes left on the buffs. That's fine. So we're going to go to this one, get it up to the 150s, and then we will be finally see how much XP we have total right now, roughly before with the boosters, and then go from there. Already at 257, man. This one had the power of the goal and the help I see. This one cheated. So luckily I don't have to be too harsh on this one, unless the dog's just incredibly not efficient. But I'm pretty positive I can just spam horizontal slash here for the most part. And occasionally when the doggo decides to grace us with the power of the Word of Ward Knight or the Ward of Anwin. Well, I don't think it's going to do Anwin because I have all of these already, but we'll see. But looks like it's mainly Word of Ward Knights. Ooh, Proof of Melancholy. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, I got hit. Don't worry, that's why I had the dog here to help me out. See, it's like almost like I never lost any ward damage. And my passive on my armor for the ward recovery. I think it's going to be different depending on the person. If people like for their Anguish Adornments for the gear. I personally like the accuracy, ward recovery, pet action rates, two-handed weapon damage bonus. If that's what you're going for, like if you're not going for two-handed weapon damage bonus for the pants and go accuracy or dexterity or something. Because what I think is really important is that to raise your Anguish gear up to your Anguish level, you don't have to do all feature gear, but the ones that you use most often, like maybe the 1 or 2 pieces for the helmet and 1 or 2 for the chest, 1 or 2 for the pants, like 2 or 3 weapons that you use, and then just work on building those up to get those extra stats. Because I think that's where you can really make the difference with the Ascension Shackles later on, is just the stats of your gear helping make up the difference with what Ascension levels that you have out of your total Ascension levels for those people out there. So I'm not saying you have to just immediately go get Ornate of everything, but just kind of work with what you have, try and get better adornments over time by, waiting until events come back to farm special adornments. If you're a jewel creation farmer, hopefully it's going to come soon. Worm hunts. I think a lot of people, new players, are definitely going to really enjoy worm hunting because they get a cool trialing weapon out there to help with their memory hunts, and from Realm Shifters use it for their endless weapon like I'm using right now. 901.99, so it's literally the almost best that I can get. So I'm still hunting for that perfect one. I know it's out there. I'll eventually get it over time. That's my ninja way. It looks like we are approaching the hundreds, and we are close to 400, or in the 350s, which is right on schedule, which is great. Good amount from that fallen Gilgamesh there. Ooh, Berserk Manticore. Can we get 2 hearts? Only 1. Oh, not even a heart. No, that was a heart. I was like, God, I was confused. Like, wait a minute, where's the heart? I didn't see 2. Only saw 1. A Proof of Melancholy and another Gilgamesh taken out. Ooh, Berserk following Gaia. Not bad. Not bad at all. This is where things start building up in horns. Going in value. Ooh, I think I'll see 2 gauntlet keys from that Berserk Fenrir, so thank you. We're flying through it. 111 surpassed. Ooh, Slaw. Missed the attack on him. 113, but I made it through. But you have plenty of space. If people out there that are watching want some XP that are 225 plus, we got like 3 or 4 spaces available, or 3 or 4 spaces / slots available. If we're already friends, you know, let me know. If we're not, oop, you try not to die on this one. Whoop. There you go. Just trying to get these notifications away. Alright, cool. Alright, we're close to 150 and we're close to 500 war turns. So we're on track. Let's see, I believe I need a whole bunch of Lioness Warlocks defeated for this quest, so that's gonna be fun. If I haven't complete, I'll be pretty surprised if I haven't. No, I'm not doing 250 plus XP share. I don't even know if that's actually like a thing. I've heard people have been doing tests about it that it is, and I'm just like, no, I would rather get mine through actually being in the party with the people, or, you know, just doing the dungeons or endless or whatever XP myself for the most part, than just sitting in a party getting that XP. It's like, oh yeah, I got over leveled 400 today. It's like, how? I just stayed in a whole bunch of parties today. They go, I didn't actually do a whole bunch of endless or run a whole bunch of hard boss dungeons. It is long now. Alright, let's see. We're good. We got that completed. 154 right there. Almost 600 ward turns, so we're going to flee. And now let's check and see where is our XP at the moment. So only gained like maybe 10 or 15 million XP there. So we are close to 77. We're going to get that today. That is the goal, is to get to 77 over, maybe 77.2. We'll see how it goes. We have our people in our party. Yes, they're in the party. Cool. We had 6 minutes on the old buffs. Now we're going to use the new buffs. And we're going to trade out our handy dandy doggo. And we're going to... How I do it is that whenever I leave an endless or a dungeon, sometimes I like to change the pet if I had different skins. So in this scenario, it's the Ashen Phoenix. So we have the original Shadow Moltres. Then we have the first one that was ever given to me, so thank you ZR for that, which is the Green Bird from the Phoenix Rise events. And then the third one was from the holiday pack that they had, where it looks like a turkey. So my favorite one is the green one. I'm going to go with that. What's my personal best in Realm Shifter? It's floor 999 Stormshaw. So I was 1 floor away from 1000 with Realm Shifter with it. 999. I wasn't too happy about it, but you know, that was like before I went to other classes and did endless. That was like the best I can get. Double checking my gear real quick, making sure everything is good. It looks good. I'm gonna double check on the crit rate to make sure I'm not missing any crit rate. 81% on the dot. These are the stats that I have. So, you know, mainly just the big stats from the weapon and helping out. Good rebuff, and we're going to count down and we're going to see which shrine that I get from the Conqueror's Guild and what did I get for materials. Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And we got a luck. And look at that. We got Cave Stone, Adamantine, Undead Bone, Lesser Balarite, and Lionite. 26 proofs, a Bestial Potion. So we'll pick up a Wisdom on the map. Take a screenshot of that. That's a pretty good diversity of materials. No Court Jester's outfit, Kadeen. Nope, I don't need that. I'm going for as far as I can go with the least amount of stuff holding me back, and that would tremendously hold me back. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna take and leave here. Go over here. Go to items. Zoom out. See if I can see the other people's items. I cannot, so I'll just take this one right here. So bam, Shrine of Wisdom. So let's get it started. We're gonna get the buffs on. So we have the Bestial Potion, Dowsing Rod, XP Potion, Lucky Coin, Lucky Silver Coin, Vulcan's Brew, and Small Bestial Potion. All the buffs possible. Starting on the top one because it has the least amount of floors. And let's see what we're gonna get now for a kill. Okay, that's more like it. Big gains right there. Did you do the refresh or the restock thing, Phantom King? Because that will give you more stuff. Because sometimes they decay over time, so you have to refresh them in order to get better rewards. Like once or twice a month, depending on how active you are or how far away they are. I would mainly do it once, unless you don't do a lot of the PvP for it. We get you with that. Oh wow, 2 million damage. Would not want to be that guy. No, just a couple of times overkill there. Under the options, it's in the middle. It costs 300 currency, I believe, or depending on how many you have. I'm gonna try another personal best this week. Stormtroll, nice. It's like refill or refresh. It is Phantom King. Let's see, we're going pretty easy peasy right now. Hold there, Heretic. What do we get for taking you out, lady? 1.7 million with 831k. That's really nice. It's only going to go up from there, folks. Only up from there. Great Monoceros giving some good stuff because it's a higher one. The baby one's going to give a little bit, but still a good amount of orange probably. Oops. See, it used beast strikes there on the first encounter because it didn't know I was immune to it. So that's kind of cool how the system kind of just plays off of the knowledge that it learns. Maybe not automatically knowing that you're immune to it. For the person who was referring to that earlier. There's example A right there. Ooh, there we go. Proof of melancholy. Let's go. Fire the horizontal slash. Yeah, so then yeah. I mean, eventually you can refresh them. You don't have to. You can spend your blue currency on other stuff. I mean, if you're occasionally out there and you remember that you're playing the game, all you have to do is go there, do rock, paper, scissors, and refresh the health while there. Ooh, 2.2 with 954k, so almost a million orange right there from killing a boss. That orange shrine is really kicking in pretty good, folks. I tell you what. Hey there, Mr. ZR, what's going on, buddy? I would love all that without the recharge. I just need 2 out of those 3 requests, Stormshaw. I'll take, like, you know, faction element damage or you know, Bestial Bond 1, something like that. Alright, well then welcome back to Total Random. That's your 100% here. Oh, very nice, ER. We're just chilling in some endless right now, working towards getting some people XP share. So if people knows anybody that needs some XP share that's in their kingdom, or, you know, people that they know, not just like a random person they met yesterday. Even though you can always become friends with random people that you met yesterday. You know, some people it's the first time meeting me for today through stream. But it's like, you know, for people that you know. Oh, here we go. Big XP here. 7.1 million with billion and 350 million right there. Ooh, that's a good. I can only go up from there. As I keep on saying, thank you for the proof of monuments. Yep, I actually am using the orange shrine right now because that's what I got from my Conquerors Guild Total Random. So I just picked up an XP shrine off the ground, so that's why how I got that much. Of course, people are like, oh, if you had Court Justice outfit, you would get even more. It's like, I don't need more. This is definitely enough to keep me busy for a while. Ooh, more proofs. Even at 3, getting some pretty good proof rates. Not guaranteed from all of them, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. It's doing well, Total Random. We're at 194. So 194. So six ascension levels away. And then we're at a big 200. Currently we're blocked by pure Darkstone, so any of the Arisen Anku that I see, I'm like, thank you. Very close indeed, Stormshaw. So close to the goal. Mine's different depending on the, like, I just have, like, mine a certain way where I just do certain debuffs, and I use a tower weapon, where when I take ward damage, that I get health and mana back, so I can keep on casting abilities. So I just have, like, magic abilities. That would be pretty nice, Stormshaw. Like, you know, I'm planning on going out for a walk later on tonight. I went on some mini ones earlier today to play some Monster Hunter now. Ooh, 70 stroll, nice. Well, there we go. We'll understand why Winter Melon's like, please, I need to go back. I need to go to that place. I need to go back to the Promised Land. At least for the next day. Day and 30 minutes. Then tomorrow at this time, people are like, oh no, we got to hurry, get your runs in. You know, it's going to be the reset soon. We got to get all the runs in before the reset. We don't know what's going to happen next. Could be even better, it could be worse. That's like that's what I like about the game. Is like it's not just the same map forever. The map changes. So you can have like the worst week one week, and then you can have the best week, and then you can have like a middle, and then you can have a little good, and like, you know, really good, so or really bad, like, or like not too bad, you know, somewhere in the middle of the spectrum kind of thing. For the dungeon spots, like some people just naturally have lots of dungeons. Hey, Kev Dog. No, I am Corvus right now. As you can see right here from the yellow star right here for the crit chain. The crit 10. This is a Corvus only Realm Shifter thing. I don't have a weapon that gives me crit chain, and I'm Corvus Dorado. This is definitely Corvus right here. I have a crit version that I'm working on. But I have a Dorado version that I'm working on. I just needed to get the math down. The math one for that one is not really that easy to do. It's very complicated because you have to have exactly 34,755 health, or roughly around that. It could be a little bit more, but not really a lot less. Maybe a little bit less over that one. In order to exactly gain the right amount of health back from the berserks. I mean, hey man, it's a very popular resource, man. You know, we don't normally just go fighting demons every day. I mean, some people do, you know. Some people go into the dungeons searching out for the demons. Some people look for the beast right now. You know, not everybody's always looking for the undead, you know, creatures or people with the cool scythes to take out. So, you know, I know a lot of people that just put ascension levels on hold and then they immediately just focus on the event. Like, I could have been that way, and I'd be like, oh yeah, guys, we're going to be running all beast dens and all normals the whole, you know, time. But it's like, I've already been through this event so many times. For people that are new, if you have any questions, you know, I can help you work with some of the quests, potentially. But for people that have already completed the quest, they know they don't have to rush. Because the event's always going to be back. So if you don't get enough of what you want from the first event, then you get another chance for the next one. Oop, that was not supposed to be lightning. Thank you for missing your fire attack. You're going to rush at 30 ascension levels. So then I'll be more steady to do some faster dungeon runs. Hey, that's a good goal total random right there. Let's see. Stormshot says, luckily my deity didn't use much and I have 22k of it. Very nice, very nice. Well, you know, it's always good to keep on building. You don't want to get complacent and then, you know, have 23 or 24k and then get constantly hit by it. And you're like, man, I wish I would have farmed more pure Darkstone. Come on, I need this to hit. Alright, that's great. Ooh, wow, 3.3 billion XP and 1.5 million just from a stray Beowulf there. That's pretty powerful. And that was 289. Oop, up. Hit you with Arcane. Arcane for you too. And there we go. We can get some mana back. Lots more horizontal slashes. Ooh, Berserk. Oh wow, that's a lot of orange. But there's a Berserk. Got a cure all, nice. And a super elixir. I use those pretty often. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't you hit me, buddy. Nice, 1.3 with 600k. We're gonna just go with the faction damage here. Nice. That was from just the berserk. Nice damage right there. Or nice gains. And damage. Ooh, berserk and arisen and cool. Let's see, can I get the 3? Nope, it was a 2, but hey, we'll take it. Another one in the pocket. 2 at a time. Come on. We're in the 300s officially now on this one. Ooh, this berserk mighty mimic's gonna be good. Yep, almost a billion. Lightning for you. Wow. Ooh, wow, you're close then, Phantom King, to get to your second 50 tower. Which one is it going to be? What's going to be your second 50 floor tower? Which one have you chosen? Let's see this time at. Nice. Okay, going to EOS because you already built it in his 14 floors. But you like Prometheus more. Hey, I always support Prometheus. I'm a Prometheus enjoyer through and through, so I support your decision to go with Prometheus if you go that way. I mean, whichever one you want to do. If you want to go for the more efficient one, that's great. Because then you can get more materials over time in order to build a new one, like making that one higher. Like, what I would recommend is just building all of them first at level 10 just to make the initial purchase for the plates, for the cores, so you don't have to buy any more cores. But now you're lucky because you get a free core with the new tower allegiance thing. In the past you didn't, so now people are like, you know, you get like extra stuff, like extra plates. So definitely pay attention to that. Work on your towers. You said you've been doing hidden towers hard, so I'd assume you'll be jumping up in the levels too, so you're getting the rewards for it. So I do like that they added that to the game, towards like the more levels and more time that you put into the guild, you get these exclusive rewards that are only available from this guild in some ways and not in the other ones. I mean, I just like having them bigger because then you, like, if you're traveling and you can't travel or move around a lot and you're somewhere else, then it's like it's good that they can have that. Oh, so you already have all the towers and you have the cores as well, so you're one of those people that already invested in building it. Well, cool. If they let us be able to take and sell it back for tower shards, that'd be great. Or introduce a new tower in the future. Who knows? Maybe they're introducing a new tower and they're giving people tower cores for the new tower. That'd be pretty cool if they're doing something like that. But yeah, I just like having my towers like a good level. I just started reading them all maybe like 20. Just get all your towers to 20, and then get them like to 25, and then the 30, and the 35, and you know it's gonna take more for each time you're gonna get them higher up. So, ooh, look at that, 10.1 billion and 5.1 million for XP was the first, and then orange was the second one. That's pretty good. That's really good. Whew. And that was at 339 floor with 3 English. With no core jesters outfits. Nice. Yep, a lot of things are giving really good XP now. And good orange as well. Like, come on, Monoceros. Yes, got your... Cut off your horn. Fallen Tyrannus. Wow, gives 358k horns and over 700k XP. Jeez. We are getting closer to the 400s now. This is where it's gonna get even more dangerous. So I gotta be not doing stuff like that all the time. Yeah, that should work for now. I'll rebuild on some of that mana that I spent. By just spamming horizontal slash, because it does the job pretty well, believe it or not. Showing a lot of examples. Sometimes you need to slow down and then not just immediately spam it, because you could be dragging me the stuff around the corner. So far we're good. It's crazy seeing this much orange for these for the little bitty guys. Oh, here we go, Anku. Thank you very much for your pure darkstone and a very nice 69k orange. Oh my goodness, Berserk dude gave almost 1 million orange himself for Berserk Northern Lord. Oh, Berserk Immortal Lord, let's see, what are you gonna give me? Gonna give me, buddy, almost 2 million orange and almost 4 billion XP. Nice, thank you, Arisen Gazer, for the Proof of Melancholy, much appreciated. Ooh, just a Stray Heretic gave 4.1 billion XP and almost 2 million orange, 1.910. Oh, there's the dragon dude that I was talking about, and no, I see that was burned, and I'm not gonna play your game. I'll just wait out the turn. Oop, that's not going to work there. Can I get an extra turn, please? Nope. Alright, can I hit you? Alright, that works. Cool, I got an Anguish Lost Art with an element on it. I was asking so I want your thoughts on this, folks. So I have a level 1 not powered up Ornate Arisen Fae Raven boots, the thief ones. And they're currently a 190, 191. And I asked my friend, hey, should I upgrade it? And he's like, no, if it's not English, I wouldn't upgrade it. I was like, well, you know, I do plan on taking out a lot of Risen Morgan later on in the year, and I have some around my house that still need to take out as well. So I might get a better one, but I think 190 is pretty good. So I was considering maybe upgrading it, even though I'm using Cursed Ordinite that I need for Ascension levels in the future. I'm like, I want to try something new. You know, I want to try and use 2 pieces of the Risen Working Gear to get that 8% avidity, so I don't have to get 2% more. So then I can get creative with my crit rate adornments that I use, because I might not use Bristols for everything. I might consider mixing in between Ashen Pinions and Crimson Pinions in there, just to have my defense being really low on other pieces of gear, is what I was thinking. And I'll get a little bit of dex, you know, too. That extra 12 dex goes a long way with the Ashen Pinions. I'm not going to use all Ashen Pinions, of course, but we'll see. Maybe a couple of True Feathers will be put in there, because depending on what's shackled or not. If it's not shackled, then I'd probably maybe even toss in a couple of True Feathers there to get some more extra dex. A little extra grit goes a long way, just because I know I have the ascension levels for the damage to make up for it. but I'm excited to see all the new stuff that we can get with the gear and how to use it. But we're in the 400s now, folks. Berserk Balor King gives 2.1 billion XP and 1.1 million orns. Very nice. And definitely see the Berserks are increasing quite a lot since I've got farther in here. So Heretic 4.2 billion XP and 1.9 almost million orange and proof of melancholy. Cool. In fact, we got a realm shifter. Ooh, wow, 4.3 billion and 2 million orange. Yeah, definitely life has been something different. You know, a lot of things has changed. So, like, my highest was the 9991, but it's not high enough to make it on the record, Kadeen, for the top 5 best Realm Shifter ones, so I had to get better at Realm Shifter. So I have a lot of practice and training to do for the top 5 one. They're Vexy.
I'm sure.
Well, let's see. What I was responding to? Yeah, about life. Life has been something else lately. Yeah, life's been different. You know, life continues to change, but you know we continue to evolve and adapt as life continues to do the same thing. So it's crazy, you know, for people that are older. You know I probably have a decent amount of people that are an older audience here that remember the past, and everybody remembers their past. You know, memories from their family's lives and stuff. And sometimes it's always just weird, strange, and sometimes amazing and horrifying, or mix of all those things to see the evolution or adaptation to how it transformed into modern times, or like the latter day. Back in my day, yes, exactly, Freeze Daniel. But we are Berserk Gilgamesh. This is gonna be good here. 13 billion XP and 6.7 million orns. That's a keeper right there. That's a keeper. I'll get another. Can I have another one of those? Another couple of those? That'd be great. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get better at doing Realm Shifter, Phantom King. Hey man, it's how you treated your back in the past is gonna come back and get you, or you're gonna teach you that you really need to like increase your back health and stuff, or you know, some mixture of things, Stormshaw. It's not just like, you know, it's not just one thing, it's a combination of lots of different things. And wow, that Berserk and Warlord gave a lot. 3.9 billion XP, 2.3 million orns. And I got 2 silk. Ooh, hello there, Berserk Ronin. You're kind of scary, making me miss my attack. On that regular one, and I hit that one the first hit because I'm just that guy. Whew. Wow, 71,000 from a Valor Marauder. Ooh, thank you for helping me build up my crit chain, Immortal Magus. Ooh, that was great. Alright, 450, so we are getting closer to the 500s. The big boy league, folks. Ooh, Berserk Hades, very nice. Oh, that's not helping if it gave you pain somewhere else, Stormshaw. Oh, yes. Well, the Anku, I slay you in the name of Stormshaw's back pain and knee pain and feet pain. Just old pain. Oh, good. No forbid. Ooh, there we go. Yep, get some Nightstone and some Twilight Stone there. If you need some of that, you can do Endless as well, folks. People are looking for it. Ooh, almost 89. Getting closer. Nice. Oh, I missed. Ouch. Ouch, I can't risk that right there. Whew. I need to slowly recover this reward over time, so I gotta be careful. Slowly but steadily recover the reward. I'm not gonna go as fast as I did before. That earth attack hurt a lot. Back up to 60, got 30 something K to go. Ooh, very nice realm shifter. Got you. Go on, horizontal slash. Nice. Almost 3 million orange for that Berserk Hades. Nice. You got blighted, so the blight took you out from your second chance trying to hit me with an attack that missed. Alright, we're almost back up to 80k ward, so we are slowly climbing back up. This turn we should be good. Alright, so we're just gonna say you need to go to sleep, sir. And then I'm going to stun you as well, just to make sure you're not moving. Or I tried to stun you. No, I'm gonna put you back to sleep. Alright, so we're pretty much back up there. That is funny, Phantom King. That is funny. Oh, this one's a tanky dude right here. Oh man. Oh, we are still getting some really good orange right now from this. We're almost in the 500s now. This is where it's going to take it even to another level of challenge. And the crazy numbers. Oh, I missed. Alright, cool. My reward was already recovered a long time ago. I forgot to tell y'all. But yep, the board is back to filled up for all the listeners. So yeah, Phantom Sessions said, sent Vexy my endless build because she's unlocked, and the only thing she noticed was me streaming in the top right corner, Lamau. Oh, wait, that is dangerous right here.
I don't know anything about that.
Alright, hit him with the arcane. Alright, phew.
He's going crazy.
Alright, we need to get more ward recover now. We're back on the ward recovery. Oof. Man, that dragon hurt. And that berserk.
Phantom went crazy. I never did that. That never happened.
I need the scale strike to land. Oh, no. Stun dart. I need the Bart. You can't hit it right now. I need it to change. I'm gonna try and hit it. Right here. It's still, wow, 17 billion XP. Whew. Man, that's kind of crazy. I need to put on Sharpen on this build. I didn't have it. I was looking for it. But alright, we're back up to 72k reward. You're blaming climate change and Dr. Doom for everything. Okay, fair enough, Stormshaw. Those are viable people to blame. Wow, nice. Northern Lord gave me good haul right there. Alright, back up into the 80s. Feel a little bit better. Wow, 3.2 and 1.7 from Berserk Mimic King. Crazy numbers. Alright, we are in the 95k range, so we are practically back up to max ward again. Hopefully it's going to help us out. We got a proof from Melancholy right there, from the Berserk. Fallen Arcanic, that gave a boatload of XP and Orns. Alright, we are getting there, folks. In the 550s at the moment. Oh, this is a big boy right here. Oh my goodness. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, 546. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's see, how much XP did we roughly get from this one? Wow, we literally got over, I think it was over like 250 billion XP. Over like 200 and like crazy. I'm already at 77. With 77 billion in the bank already, or almost 77. Oh well, how much time was that? That was about 37 or 36 minutes. So that's not bad for that amount of XP to gain XP. I wasn't paying attention to orange, but we're back up within 5, so obviously we got over 166 million, I think. And we got over 166 million. Pretty certain. People were seeing the numbers I was pulling in. I know I was pulling in the big numbers. So let's keep on going with one of these. I like the first one. The name looks funny in the first. Non-Mab Olui Dungeon. That was funny. Even though the other one's kind of funny as well. But, and without any who's, let's continue on. Already fallen into some big numbers. I wish you can like rename your dungeons to where only you can see the names of it that are around your area. Like, oh yes, the old stomping ground dungeon, not my favorites. Let me go battle that. Or this dungeon spots underwater. Like, what? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go check out that quest. See how I fared with it real quick. Quest. Wow, I hardly got any warlocks there. Okay. Okay. The Fail Knot has more accuracy than the Nolan Staff, Stormshaw. And yes, Stasis was originally nerfed or changed recently. We're going to continue with this one. To where now it's not a 100% chance to be Stasis in the turn. There's a 10% chance that they'll be able to move and attack. So it's changed. So you won't be able to do the exact same thing that I was doing, and replicate it. I wouldn't say it's useless, but you know, as explaining to somebody, it's like now it's like less barriers to have to get through in order to hit you. If you're gonna try and do like the Summoner Endless, which I still think the Summoner Endless can do well, because it's like, okay, you stasis them and then you can stun dart them and then you can sleep dart them. You know, it just doesn't have to be one debuff if they last one turn but your dragon's taking them out. You know, it doesn't matter if, you know, yes, of course it matters if it's old stasis, but then you have an increased chance of it targeting you now. So just for me, the best advice would be to have Max Assassin. Just have the better RNG in your favor. Just have Max Assassin rate that you can, you know, 100%, just to take and help it out, or you know, whatever you want to take and do for that, 80%, and then use the Aether Monument to get the 10% from that one. But they actually change it now to like debuff turn chance or turn something like for Assassin. They completely changed on the gear if you look at the crest gear. Man, the sneezes is not stopping, but that's all right. I'm getting paid in order to take and go forward in this dungeon, getting closer to the 200. Chilling at almost 600 war turns. Pretty sure I'm going to get over 600. Got a proof of melancholy right there. Very cool, very cool. Berserk That Golem gave good rewards. Alright, let me go help give Hypoon a fishing spot real quick. He asked for one. He's medications right now really kicking in. Do I not have it here? Let me do something real quick. Alright, I think I got it all figured out. I'm going to put us right back where we were and turn it on. Alright, oh, don't touch your tablet too much. Alright. So let's see, I think we're gonna go until the buff runs out in 18-19 minutes, and then I'm gonna take a break probably right there. Because then it's gonna be the monument reset, and you know, I got some other stuff to take care of as well. For a little 10 or 15 minute break. And then we'll get back, and I might consider, you know, continuing on with these or not. We'll see. Because I didn't want the endless to be this long. So maybe I just should have done 2 instead of 3. Because I can see 2 working if everything goes according to plan, kind of thing. But of course not everything goes according to plan. We wish it would. Sometimes it doesn't. Alright. Let's see, we are in the early 200s and we are getting great rewards at the moment. Hopefully we can get to the 400s before the time runs out. That is the goal, folks. All the berserks are giving great rewards. You took out your friend because you hit them through stun paralysis and frozen and didn't even think it was possible. I thought stasis and stun would alone be guaranteed miss. Yeah, it's crazy how sometimes you just roll the good numbers and you just work through all those difficulties. There's no guaranteed things in these games, or in this game, you know, at the moment, you know. Lots of things can change and mix up to where things that we thought were impossible, really hard to do, are now possible and work. Alright, 226, Berserk Kelpie, good rewards. Phantom King says, with his luck, normally stun is basically a guaranteed miss for me as well. Ooh, alright, come on, Realm Shifter. Nice rewards for the 230. Ooh, back-to-back Valor Gateway. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, got some perfect fishing line. Save that. But whenever I need to go fishing, we'll have some line around. Vexy is sick. She doesn't physically have enough in the tank after chemo and working to race you. Wow. Letting it be known public. We are getting close to the 250s. Almost at 240 here. I gotta keep on going. Alright, I'll take you up on your challenge, Kadeen. What about what life is useless? Or what did he post about? Oh, your illness. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see what the Great Tridon. Nice, good amount. Ooh, we're almost at the 3 billion XP for boss. Probably when we're closer to being to the 300s, it'll be possible. Oop, oh no. Another turn, thank you. Let me zap him. Thank you for allowing me to zap him. Alright, ooh, Berserk one. Good XP and orange right here, folks. Oh, Booper with a basic attack. 270. 275. I don't want to look at what my time is. Just have to keep on going. Try and go as fast as I can. Yeah, I thought I clicked it. There we go. What is this baby wing gonna give? Not bad, 31k for a little baby Monoceros. Ooh, proof of monuments. Oh, Nidhogg. We just bring out the arcane one just to have the diversity of spells to choose from. Now we have 4 instead of just 3 to choose from. You know, we're fancy over here. Alright, we're in the 300s now, so now if I encounter a tier 10 boss, it should give me a really good amount of XP and Orns. That's a good amount right there from a Berserk Purple Eyeball. Berserk, that dude, cool. Yep, Realm Scepter 3.3 and 1.4. But the Proof of Melancholy, thank you. Right, 317 at the moment. Cruising along the way. I'm going to take a pause at 318 and check. I have 8-9 minutes to go. Okay. So yeah, definitely I think 400 is possible. We're going to go for the 400 in the next 8 minutes. There's a Warlock. I need more of those, please. Ooh, nice. Yeah, like close to like half a minute. I've gained like, you know, 30 or 40 floors, so if I can get it every couple minutes and get 100 floors, then that's the goal. Try and go as fast as you can. Sometimes you gotta go even if, you know, you're gonna hit something like that, because you have your other spells for the rebound if you survive. Ooh, we'll take the Proof of Melancholy, thank you. Ooh, another Proof of Melancholy. Hit you with the Earth Slam Jam. Alright, we're in the 350s. Getting close. Get him. Alright, wow. 12 billion with 5.2 million. XP is the 12, and then million is the orange. Good haul right there. Nice. Nice, almost 1.7 million from that heretic. Oh, I got hit a little bit, but I can recover from that. Yep, already back into the 90s, thanks to my 2% ward regeneration. English augment on the chest. So close. Ooh, you kind of hurt there, buddy. 51,000. I can't take another hit like that for... I'm back up to 53. Just like a shark, keep on moving along, folks. Ooh, 10.5. Wow, got a good haul from that Berserk Realm Shifter I just flew through. Alright, we're back up to 70,000 wards, so I feel a little bit safer. But I still want to get back up to my 98, so I got a little ways to go. Okay, 78. 20k more. Ooh, Beowulf. Alright, got him. Nice for bill. 1.7 million. Ooh. Alright, we're in the 90s. Nice. The Berserk from the horizontal slash did wonders. 390, so we're getting closer to that 400. Ooh, that was crucial getting that extra turn to fight the Berserk Hydra to get the second Gale Strike 3 to finish it off. Because I'm pretty sure if he had me, even with my 98k ward, it probably would have taken all my ward or did more than enough to kill me. But I didn't want to find out. I just started hacking away at him with Gale Strikes. Alright. We got like 3 minutes left to get there. Oh my goodness, please, please no. Phew! 12.5 and 5.3. 12.5 billion, 5.3 million from a Berserk Heretic on floor 399. Wow, I have like under 10,000 ward. This is not good. I need to find like a Nidhogg or something. Or just keep on moving along until I get hit and go. Just slow to recover. I feel a little bit too lazy and rushed in order to not use the ward recovery with Dorado strat, just because it would take away a turn from the floors. So I like this passively gaining it. Maybe if I get it on another piece of gear, it might help over to two-handed power. I don't know if that's that 9% is making that much of a difference. Let me see. Can I just put you to sleep there, sir? Alright, cool. So I'm just going to spam Word of Fortnite a couple of times just to try and build up a good amount. Just do it the old-fashioned way since I don't have Word of the other one. I don't have Divine Bastion. This should be good right here, I think. I'll just do one more. Just put myself into that range. There we go. Yep, so I'm back into the 90k range. So, you know, recovered pretty well. Thanks to Berserk Ronin thinking he can mess with me. Ooh, that is scary. This should deal with it, though. Very nice. Whew. Alright, come on. 325. Nice, 13.6. Sorry, I'm trying to get up before the time runs out on the buffs. Try to see how far I can get. 430. Boom. Nice, Berserk Odin right there. Alright, I think the buffs ran out officially. Let me see. Yep, the buffs ran out, or they're about to, so let me just keep on going. It's not completely out. That back-to-back turn, whew, and the dodge on that one. Ooh, yeah, definitely not. 13.4, 6.9. Come on. Good block on that. I gotta hit him. I gotta hit him. There we go. Alright, we're in 450s. Ooh, Berserk Anku. Unfortunately, no extra Darkstone, but we'll take the Anku anyway. Thank you for your service. Oh, I missed. Let me put you to sleep. Try and put you to sleep. There we go. Right, now I'm pretty certain that the Ascension... Oh, there we go. We got the extra Darkstone from that one. Nice. Back-to-back Anku. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Into an Angry Valor Gateway. Jeez. Give me something good. Okay. Yeah, I'll take the summoning scroll. Thank you. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go here. I'm going to see, yep, all the buffs are gone besides those. So we're going to flee. Phew. Alright, so let's see. How much did I get overall total? Wow, I got an additional 200,000. So my guess is that I got like over probably close to 500 billion XP today. And then I got another 160 something million orns from that 20 minutes. Wow. So over 300 million orns. Alright, well hopefully you get warm. Freeze Danny over there. Take care, buddy. Talk to you soon. Peace. Alright, so I have one and like a quarter left, because this one's only got like another 100 or 200 floors in it. This one. So the question is that, do we continue to go after the break, or do we just do the dungeons? Because we have the dungeon spot that we can go to as well. So let me know what people think. Put your thoughts down in the chats, and then I'll make my decision whenever I come back from my break. But I'll see y'all in about 10-15 minutes. I'll see y'all in a bit. Alright, well, looks like nobody voted, so let's see, we had someone in our party, now they're 239 from 235, so they gained 4 levels, so that's great. Considering that, you know, the 230s are where it starts kicking up for the XP to gain. It only goes higher and higher from there. So let's see what we are in store for, or what I'm in store for, in the Monument Shop and the Anguish Shop. So it looks like the Monument Shop, unfortunately, nothing was added that I wanted on any of those things. And then we go to the Anguish Shop and we check the Guild Shop. And it changed to Torment and Melancholy now. And I don't want to spend that. Thank you. Thank you for that, Abu, for helping me out. So here we go. We are back. Alright, so let's see. So what are the people thinking? You know, I'm either going to continue these endless, or we're going to do some dungeons. So we have option 1, which is endless, and option 2, which is dungeons. So who wants to do some dungeons? Put down your number 2s. If you want to see more endless, you can put down the 1s. Alright, well then one person put down 2. Where Kadina's in Team Dunjos. Any other people want to see more endless or more dunjos? You can type it down in the chat. Kev Dog wants to see endless, so we're tied. So what about you, Abu? What do you choose? Too busy for dungeons, frowny face, lol. Oh, I understand, Kev Dog. I get you. I get that. I get that. Because I'm tempted to lean towards the dungeons myself. Just because I really want to take and try and level up my Path of Melancholy. So I need 180 more. Which is still a good amount that I might be able to get in like 2 days. Or tonight, you know, if we're lucky enough. So I think we're probably going to go with dungeons for now. Abu said he wants the dungeons, but he's so close to his goal of 1 million tower shards. It's a lot to have that much in one time. Unfortunately, I don't think I really made a million from the events. I made a good amount. No, I'm not gonna deny that, but it wasn't a million. It wasn't even 900,000. It was 860K that I made. Oh, wasn't our favorite Australian dude? Hello there, DeCaro. You can talk now.
Can I now? How you going, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I've seen better days. After I'd finished talking 3 days ago with ya, I got a phone call from Mum. Our toy poodle, had to be put to sleep.
Oh no.
17 years old, he had to be put down. So we've had a rough few days, and then I got sick. Apparently Taco Bell decided to go south and made me unwell for a few days and gave me a stomach bug. So I'm not too good though. I'm getting better, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope you can recover soon, man. And you know, it's hard to hear about your dog.
I released a song that I wrote for him. I had to get my friend to sing it though because I couldn't. But I did the guitar and all that on it.
Alright, Abu and Phantom King, I sent you an invite. Go to Bob. Bob der Baumeister. The, what is it? What's up, Takaro? What's your question?
I said, hello, Phantom King.
Yes. Friend, Phantom King is known by many.
I know Phantom King.
I am going to, let's see, get ready.
My friend's child.
So I think everyone here is pretty experienced with English, so I'm going to say let's put it up to 6 and use the Ascension Shackles. We're gonna go big.
On my way at the house, I ran into my friend and her little son and daughter, and I have a couple of toys floating around the house, so I gave him a giant monster truck. He actually got up and he gave, like, he's only like 2 or 3, and he's like, hug? So I gave him a hug and he gives me a kiss. I'm like, oh, adorable. They gave him a giant toy.
Nice.
Oh,
And make sure my English is right. So remember, Phantom King, make sure you put your English up to the highest that you can. I'm going to put mine up to 6. It's not going to be 3 anymore. And then make sure you put your Ascension Shackles on. Go to Bob der Baumeister. Go to Bob's. And Bob's is where it's at.
I've got my friend running the kingdom for a few days for me.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I've got
This one.
Jeffy. Jeffy's running the kingdom for a few days for me. Well, I take a couple of days off because of the family. And Jeff and I, he's in our Discord.
Yeah, I remember seeing him.
Yeah, he's a fellow Aussie like me.
Okay,
I asked
okay.
him to take over for me for a few days. Alright, I gotta split. I'm at the coffee shop, okay? I thought I'd drop in and say hi to you.
Alright, enjoy your coffee, man. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Have fun with the Ascension and Anguish.
Thank you, thank you.
I still have your summons, by the way.
Alright, cool.
Alright, ciao.
Ciao. That works, Abu. English 5 is fine if you have 5. Just make sure you put the shackles on, okay? I want to make sure that we get the maximum English benefits here. So you got to make sure you bring your A game for your gear. Bring your best. We got one more spot if somebody wants to dig and join. This is what I'm rocking with, so I'm gonna have 742 foresight at the moment. So if you got above that, if you could please lower it a little bit or a lot, you know, it's up to you. I'm changing this amity, I think, right here to something else. We'll keep that on there. We'll keep that. Sure. So let me know when you're ready, Phantom King and Abu. I'm gonna go over to Bob der Baumeister. So both people are in the party. Alright, Phantom King says that he's ready! So I can see the 2 underworld portals, the battlegrounds, and one of the beast ends with the 1160 that I have at the moment. So at more view distance, I think somewhere off in a different direction, you know, far away, I think it's somewhere that way. It's gonna be another underworld portal. And then more beast ends further out with, like, going with Seeker and going beyond 1160. But what we're going to do is everyone's going to host their underworlds, their battleground, and their beast end first. And then after everybody has hosted the ones you can see within their immediate circle, then we will have people change between view distance and stuff and change up the carry. And then for me, I'm going to run all mine hard mode because I have the keys. Do not feel pressure to run hard mode if you don't have the keys to spend for these. I'm just like, hey, it's a spelunking event. I got a lot of keys. Let's burn some keys. So you don't have to run hard mode, but if you want to, you know, more rewards for everybody. You know what? I'm going to ward up here and be safe. And then I'm going to do this. Give people a chance to ward up. 6-piece McWhopper. And that's a name for a pet right there. Let's see, we're gonna go one step forward, we're gonna ward up, and I'll let y'all take it out if you want to. Unless you have any other buffs you want to put on, just take it out. There you go, the pet said, okay, I got you. But yeah, be careful. What is it? Let me make sure I get the names right. Be careful fan thinking about using Sinatra on certain floors. It's dangerous. Hey, look. There's an AQ there. Just because some of them may move fast, so you want to make sure that you have a good amount of foresight on your build. when you're going with higher anguish. But because we're at 5, which is the kind of like the beginning for the harder anguish, like, you know, just the beginning, it's not that bad. Hey there, Zach. What's good, buddy? Would you like to join us for some runs? We are doing some Anguish, Underworld portals, Battlegrounds, Beast Ends, and then some boss dungeons. Right now we're chilling at a big 5. Alright, cool. We got another person to join us. And I'm finally berserk now, which is great. That's more damage for me. I'll give y'all a chance to attack right now. Cool. Oops. Looks like I forgot this one, so I'm going to hit him with the auto attack. Nice, nice. Alright. Let's see, do I have the right spell? No, I don't. I'm just going to horizontal slash you. That should do the job mighty nicely. Alright, I gotta remember I don't have unlimited health here, so I will probably need to do one of these in my adventures and probably get some war turns eventually because I'm running out. But I think I'm good for now. Another jam. Or a jab. And there we go. For 19. Thank you, Anku, for showing up here for an extra 3. Almost towards the end. Ooh, there we go. Another Anku was there. Risen one. Hello there, person. Alright, so I'm going to send you an invite. You're going to go over to Bob, Zach. With your fancy English skin. Get some water.
Can you fix it? Yes, you can.
Damn right, yes he can. What we're mainly doing first, Zach, is just hosting the theme ones that I mentioned before. So we're not going to do the Chaos Portals or the Dragon Roost. Here we're mainly just going to do the Underworld Portals, the Battlegrounds, and the Beast Ends. So everybody's going to recycle and host those, and then if we have any time as those are down, then we'll either go to view distance to see the third Underworld Portal, or just host boss dungeons. And I'm fine with boss. I'm fine with mine being hard mode. If people don't want to, they're scared to run theirs hard mode, so be it. Alright, then we'll take and run a couple. We'll do a couple normals in the meantime, before you get here, just to get some in. I want mine hard mode, so hopefully we get some good stuff. So I'm going to give people a chance to ward up on floor 3, or if I just happen to not get any extra turns. And I'm just going to ward up here. Alright, nice, I'm cursed. Oh, might as well get all the buffs while I'm cursed. Because I'll be using the Diffuse Ward in the very near future. Your pet is doing work there, buddy. Abu, your pet is just like going to town. You gotta stay on top of the health decay. He's a big boy indeed. Pretty happy with my damage so far, considering that we're shackled. You know what, I'm going to heal up a little bit here. On this dude here, I'm going to nom, get some health. And then I'll just keep on going, I guess, since I healed up too much. Just a little too much healing. That's fine, I'll be low health in no time for the big fights here. So if y'all wanted to play a little game with me and try and see how much how many proofs of monuments you get without your runs today from 416 to 25, Abu and Phantom King. That's my little task for y'all to do. A little game to play. So without further ado, here we go. Count how many proofs of melancholy you get, is what I meant to say. Counting your proofs of melancholy. So me, I got 2. So 2 so far. Now I got 4. Because I'm a cool guy like that. Mainly the themed ones, Zach, like the Underworld portals, the Battlegrounds, and the Beast Den. There's multiple of them here if you want to go as View Distance class. Alright, that's 5. But without it, you see like 2 less Beast Dens and 1 less Underworld portal. There's 3 Underworld portals, 3 Beast Dens, and 1 Battleground. So, you know, a good amount of stuff. I wasn't paying attention, so we're just gonna go off of this. 7 plus. Nice, I just full heal up. Go, Abu, go. 8. 8 plus some more from the other floor that I missed. With these extra turns, I'm just going to gain some ward turns real quick, just to get my health lower down a bit. That's a little too high. There we go, now we're back in the red. So that's 10 plus, so this is a good haul right here. Turning into a... Yeah, hopefully I got like 11 or 12 with that floor that I missed. But yeah, if you want to host your dungeons, you got about 8. Alright, what did you get, Phantom King, if you were paying attention? Don't type if you gotta take the dungeon invitation. Wait until you get into dungeon. He got 5. Oh my goodness. He got a low roll. Ooh. Sorry for your loss, sir. Alright, remember, make sure ward up. Warding is your friend here, folks. Don't forget the ward. Yeah, look at that mammoth going to town. start making some advancements there to chip away at some more, so that some pets can do some stuff. And we got some very feisty pets here. Yep. See, I knew the mammoth was gonna try and come after them. This should take out one of them. This should take out the other two. With my extra turn, I will get some more magic power. And I'll let y'all take out some stuff or continue to buff on. Yep, good. Always good to take out those Meliodas first. Oh, nice. I can complete my quest here, probably, for the Lioness Warlocks that I need. Maybe. I'll check after this dungeon to see if I completed it. You know what? I feel like I'm going to heal a little bit, so we're going to take and beat up this Meliodas. And nice. Got an extra turn. You just realize you don't need to hit continue unless I am hosting. Yeah. Yeah, it's a revelation right there. You know, mind bending that, you know, you don't have to do it if you're not hosting. Actual game changer, 100%. Let's see. I'm gonna get some Ward of War Knights. We're gonna get a diffuse ward here. Then I'm going to hit him with the Gale Strike for the full heal. See, look, I didn't have to click continue, but I did anyway. Sometimes you just actually hover over it. Keep on healing up on top of the healing. Ooh, we got some extra turns. We can get the crit buff that I think we still might need just for those rare chances we don't crit. And then back to more Gale Strikes to help keep us with more ward turns as well. Come on. There we go. There we go. Right on track. Bird just needs to give me a couple of turns, or I'll just keep on giving us an extra turn. Never running low in health because of Gale Strike 3. Lifesaver. But we're not going to do that. We're going to definitely go horizontal slash here because that's a tanky dude there. You know what? We're just going to take out this one and just keep on swinging. This might heal up a little bit. Yeah, it did good. Hopefully that might be close to enough to get us through. Limit testing here. Never mind. We're going to use the Diffuser Ward because we like our health. I have the turns to make this happen. Whee! Okay, let's see. Where's the pure Darkstone? Alright, we got one. It's not too bad. Better than 0. Wait a minute, Zach. I'm going to check out my quest real quick. It might be done from all the stuff I was taking up. Yes, it is. No, let me get the other one. There's another one. Lioness Warlock 13 with Chimera. Yeah, we'll get that in the future. Alright, you can send it now, please, Zach. Yes. You got 13 proofs from the battleground. That's huge. I didn't count mine, but I'm hoping I got 13 as well. Looking for Mr. Phantom King to show up. Calling Mr. Phantom King. There we go. Didn't even fully buff up, I just accidentally clicked Swan Song. Swan Song. Mimics mischief. Oh yes, I love being cursed and defense down and poisoned. Let's see. We're also gonna go with this just because. And I'm just gonna build up my ward turns and let y'all's pets take it out. Good old Mimics Initiative, that's right, Abu. Good old, you never know what to expect. Ooh, nice. You love the heated, that's right. We'll get some extra ward turns. And then we will Gale Strike to heal up. Yeah. Let's see. We have 14 ward turns, so we can get a couple more. Do one just to make it a clean diffuse ward, and then horizontal slash to finish the job. Go Swan Song power, go. Please? There we go. Wish I had Arcane Strike or something else hit except for just lightning. For these damn gateways. So diffuse ward's my go-to to heal. It's pretty easy too. You usually get the ward back pretty fast because, you know, I'm a Dorado. You can only get 17, 16 back. It adds up over time. Oop, there we go, Survivor, so take it out. Yes, good job, Phantom Pink. And then I'm just going to go for a Gale Strike there. Let's see, what are we going to do, Abu? Alrighty. And hit this one. Looks like I'm gonna have to heal again soon. Hopefully I only have to do it maybe one more time after this one. There's a heal right there. Very nice, powerful Aravesta. I have the terms for everything. Let's see, what did I get? No pure darkstone, but lots of other good materials. Ooh, the beast den. I'm gonna take this out real quick, just for safety. Nice frozen. Ooh, definitely be careful there. A Phantom King. I'm definitely going to use Golden Fortitude here to keep my defenses up. So my resistance is lower, but I'll be fine. Oh, looks like your pet had enough, and yep, as I suspected, Troll can and will move before us. So do what you will with that information. And give people a chance in order to get some more buffs. Finally got the attack one after forever. And yes, his buddy Floodjar can also move before. Let's see what else. This should work. Yes. We're flying through this one. Hoping my defensive buffs carry me through because I don't got no ward turns. We're getting closer to the finish line, and I'm getting tankier as I'm getting lower health, which is helping out. Alright, let's see. Final floor. Nice, a Manticore. Alright. Another one. Ooh. Cooked the bird just over half, but still not cooked. That one's done though. Alrighty. All I'm missing is Berserk, really. Come on, game, you can do it. I believe. I believe, Greenberg. Believe in the Greenberg, folks. I'll use a Glon Edge. We're going seriously about getting lower health. Alright. Going God Force chance. Doggo. Wolf Boy. No God Force. Alright. Boom. Man. Alright, game, just don't get me my Berserk done. I am getting a little sleepy indeed, Abu. It's not a surprise. As you've seen, I've counted the times to be nodded off a little bit, but I'm determined to get these gains in, get these runs in. At least until the next hour. At 9 o'clock my time, so in 15 minutes from now, we could possibly be concluding the stream around there. Maybe a little bit sooner. Depends. Wow. 23 floors and no Berserk. 24 floors. And nope. As you can see here, it's in the build. He just refused. He's like, nope, I refuse to use Berserk. It's against my religion. Against what he stands for. I'm like, alright, fine. Gonna play that way. We're not too scared of the Ballard Gateway. If they could like doom people, then I'd be like, alright, maybe let's take it out. But luckily it does not. It can confuse people though, which could be dangerous in its own right. Horizontal slash. Doesn't look like no scroll, but hey, we'll take the Anku any day of the week. Hey, we got the Berserk early-ish on floor 5. Oh, no extra turn there. Go, Phantom King. Nice, got Proof of Melancholy there. Yeah, it was one of my goals to try and get to Proof of Melancholy 7 today. I don't know if we'll be able to get that unless we get really lucky on these runs for proofs. But it's mainly not about the proofs. It's mainly about the hearts from the boss dungeons and just getting more materials. I mean, like the pure Darkstone for my ascension level. Nice redlining already. Past the halfway mark. Well, then you must have done lots of beast ends or monuments and boss dungeons then, Abu. You know, I definitely recommend going towards the towers for the fur. You can get a lot of fur in the towers. East Farmer Abu. Nice. Another one for the road. Look at that. 3 Cursed Ore Knight. 2 Broken Statue. 2 Adamantine, 3 Realm War, 3 Hardened Steel, 2 Silk. Let's go. Whew. Go like this. The old turn right there was just getting the crit and then Warden. I mean, that mammoth doing the work right there. Good. No important debuffs. No, we're gonna go at the Wyvern speed too. To speed or not to speed? That's the real question now. He's going to town, man. That mammy is going to town. Alright, I got the speed, so I got all the buffs that I really care about. Now I just need war turns. What's up, Mimic King? We're not a
What's up,
mimic.
bud?
I'm just chilling, just running
Hey.
some dungeons, getting a little sleepy.
Very nice. Yeah, we're doing the final pool run.
We just recently started at this place. After I came back from my break like 40 minutes ago. So over here at Hypoon's place, it's a three underworld, three beast den, and then one battlegrounds, and then two chaos worlds if you like those, with like 5 or 6 normals with a good view distance. So mainly just farming all the theme ones besides the chaos portals and the dragon roost that's out there. Mainly battlegrounds, beast den, and underworld portal.
Sounds like a good spot to be running around in.
Yep. There you go. Two Krabos there for that beast den. Pretty cool. See that together on the same floor.
Okay.
If you want, I can send you some invites to it. If you'd like to come over here and do some runs. We have a full party at the
I
moment.
can't do it till tomorrow.
Oh, that's right, because your wave vessel isn't open.
Yeah, I forgot to open my stuff before I left town. Yeah. Yeah. Dungeons and Dreadlock.
Almost there. Right, we're gonna get into red line. Come on. Yep, there we go. Officially redlining. At like 45% health. Like right under the halfway.
Oh, so it's only a flesh wound stage.
What is it?
It's only a flesh wound stage. Monty Python.
Mimics. Go Abu. Yep, or go Mammoth of Abu, I guess, mainly. And nice. We'll do one of these. Got the magic and attack. That's really all I care about. One Valor Gateway is left alive. Single target attacks go. Yeah, we'll go like that.
So I started making fart noises with the kids in public and blaming them.
Really?
It's been pretty fun. I got them go with the elevator. We were getting off, and I let what sounded like a really nasty one go. I was like, Jesus, what is wrong with you guys? And I walked out as another woman was trying to walk on. And she like scrunched her face up as if she was smelling something that didn't exist.
Paid actor.
Right. Oh, Price's actors over here keeping it real in the elevator.
Alright, nice. Just barely redlining. We're probably in the 40s now. The 30s. Come on, give us more Ankus. I need the pure darkstone, please.
Man, most mobile games now look like garbage.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just copying off of other games to an extent for some of them now these days instead of making their own unique thing.
Yeah, most all of them actually. Oh.
Alright. What's it gonna be? Semi-scroll, cure-all, nice monster remains. Rerun more? Okay, we'll take that. That's yours? Oh my gosh, what happened, Abu? What did you get? A legendary Band of God? Let's go.
Very nice.
That is a huge game right there. Which do you have a standard for your second one, or do you have another higher than standard quality for your next best Band of Gods from the legendary one? Famed and legendary. Okay, this guy's cooking. He's like got over 70%. You know.
That's not bad, man.
That is pretty good. This guy's ready to start printing. It's the power of the runs, man. Alright, well, if Abu or Phantom King, if you want to host some of your dungeons, let me know. Like I said, y'all don't have to go view distance in order to take and host the ones that are farther away. You can just host the ones here. If you can, host them hard mode. If you can't, it's good. If you want to carry, let me know what foresight you need to be under. But if you want me to carry, then you just don't change anything. Took you 4.4k dungeons to find the BOG.
I feel that.
Yeah, RNG is different for everybody else.
It is RNG. It's the same for everyone, because some people get better luck than others do. Oh, Lord. I mean, this might be good.
Let's see, am I missing any buffs? Magic 1, Dex. Looks good, I guess. I can just use Ward of War Night again to build up my ward turns. Ooh, I got a Berserk. I'm gonna wait to take and use my Diffuse Ward and Gale Strike till a little bit later. Maybe like right here. We'll use another Diffuse Ward here just to keep things topped up, and then you go with the Horizontal Slash.
Say what, buddy?
I'm just narrating what moves I'm using right now. Ooh, nice. We got a double Anku pack. One of them was an Arisen. Ooh, another one. One was Arisen, one was a tier 7. I'm under 3,000 now. I'm at like 2.7 now, or maybe even 2.6 after all these runs for the amount of pure Darkstone that I need. I saw I was in the Crucial Sparring tomorrow. I'm just like, I don't really think it's worth trying to do over 200 battles to get one stack. But some people really enjoy Blades of Finesse, you know. So more power to you.
It would be nice if my endless stuff wasn't based off physical attack. Since, you know, the only 25% amity stuff I have is attached to 2 different versions of hybrid.
Mm-hmm. There we go, nice heal. Holy man. Ooh, that was a little close there. Sometimes you just need to take and hit him with a whole bunch of Gale Strikes and then have your pet do the job.
Yeah.
Come on, Banner Gateway, bless us with some good stuff. Please. Alright, that's one down. Now you gotta get another one, Van Ping. What you gonna do? Okay, or invested 3. I respect it. Wise choice. Yeah. Wise choice. I think it wasn't until my 6,000 dungeon ranges when I got my first ornate and or legendary Band of God.
Huh. Well, this might get a little loud. I hope not. They have to get a new phone.
Uh-oh, new phone.
But, yeah. Yeah, it's eating up too much.
How long have you had that phone for?
So what?
I said, how long have you had that phone for?
A little over a year, but I run it almost all the time.
Oh, well, then definitely
Because of
doesn't.
Orna.
It's not gonna last as long.
That's alright. I can upgrade whenever I want. I got a thing that lets me do it at will.
Good.
That's too much information. We're gonna uninstall you. The other one download?
Oh, I died. Oh no. I wasn't paying attention to my health and the curse got me. If somebody could
Uh-oh.
swap to a revive pet, that'd be great. You know, Abu, or if Phantom King wants to, or Zach. Zach may already be support. Let's see. Zach is Cataphract. He is not a support.
He's just trying to stay alive.
It's the curse. The power of the curse that gets me every time.
Oh no, I just found a illegal Naruto game.
Another
Oh, there goes
one.
my knife. Yeah, they're all over the place, man. They don't last long and they get taken down, so spending money on them is pointless, but they're always a lot of fun to play. I think with Pokemon knockoff games. I have a whole separate account system for playing those kind of games. I want to repair. Let's see if we're being super loud in my ear.
Alright. Please.
Can you hear that? You
No.
hear that, buddy?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, it's a stupid idle game.
I don't know if I'm going to take and use Mimic's Mischief. I don't think I can do it. I don't want to die again. Yep, I think that's all that I need right here. And some good RNG, folks.
Go.
Horizontal flush.
Yeah, cool.
I definitely think we're not going to make it to 9. We're going to make it close to 9. That's my goal. Was to get as close as possible to the next top of the hour, but no, I don't think he needs to do that. They got fireworks going off in the back, which is crazy. I don't know why. They're like, oh, it's July soon. You know, we're getting our fireworks ready to go. I'm just like, why? Because we can. More pure Darkstone is always great to see that, folks.
God, holy crap. Oh, Jesus. No. Alright, there we go. Now I should be able to hear you better.
What's up?
I just had to fight through a tutorial so I could actually hear you.
Oh, trust me, I wasn't talking that much. I'm fading in and out of this reality in the dream realm right now.
Oh, I'm tired. Alright, recruit. That's what I want to see. Where do I get those,
This realm in the dream realm.
recruit token. Give me one of those on. That's what I want. And shop.
Horizontal slash. Definitely have more HP than I did last time, so good I can drift a little bit safer.
Very confused now. How do they want you to spend money in this thing? Oh.
I'm sure they have a system in place for it.
That's the thing.
Alright, come
Yeah,
on.
what the hell? So has going to work messed up your farming time at all for you on the game?
Yes, it has. It's changed a lot. Oh man. Yeah, I mean waking up earlier now too. Waking up at like 6 and it's like, why? It's Saturday.
Come on, man. Welcome to my life.
Well, welcome to my life.
I should always be sleeping.
ABS.
That's right. Always be sleeping. Ooh, I got Kakashi.
Nice. He's a strong
I
dude.
do.
Alright, where's
he's
my
alright.
water for tonight? Let me see, let me get a little buff on
Oh,
right here.
Anko. Oh, I bet she tears some shit up in this game. Ooh,
Nice.
Sakura, no one cares about her.
Who cares about let's see, when you go here.
Ooh, Asuma. Alright, he's Asuma. Oh, Rock Lee. Alright. You can mess with that too. Yeah. Alright, now show me how I get more of those.
Come on, game. Go faster. Hey there, iPhone.
Or not.
He needs to turn on his microphone. He turned it off. He's already talking to us. We just can't hear it because he hasn't turned on his microphone yet. Ooh, there's Grogu's there. Get him with the Aura Vesta.
Oh shit, they're at $30. Oh, fucking crazy.
Or Verse. Verse works too. Ooh, this one's the Arisen one. Let's go.
That's for $4 instead of 30.
Hello?
Hey, we can hear you now.
There you go. Welcome back, sir.
Hello.
Yes, hello there, Hypon.
I'm fishing now.
And good day.
Just fishing.
Oh man, you see I hit number 2?
Congratulations, man. Getting number 2 in the world on fishing.
Yeah.
You're the strongest
Yes, we're right on my
fisher
ass.
dude that I
They might
know.
be past me right now. I haven't checked in a couple hours. But
But I'm done soon.
I'll beat him with consistency, man. And I'll get number 1 too. He's only like
Master license just catched. 7, 8.
30 levels.
Hmm.
Say what, buddy?
Might have an FHB.
Oh, we'll go unremarked.
Mm-hmm. Hello there, Beast Den.
Hello, Kevin. Fuck you, Kevo. Not
Whoa.
nice dungeon.
Whoa,
Not nice at all.
that's not nice indeed.
Yeah. Man, I hate to say this, but I went and bought one of the official Orna shirts, and that thing is not lasting long at all.
That's not good.
Yeah. I had a rough go of it.
Oh wow, I died. Oh well. Just finish it off. Just finish it. Wow, I just didn't have enough HP. Alright, well, I think we're going to call it there. I think we tried, folks, to really get it closer to 9 o'clock, but I'm just getting tired, man. Appreciate people sticking around, even when I was sleepy. Kevla was here. If you haven't already, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, you know, go to the other ones, do the same thing. I'll be back tomorrow in the nighttime, maybe. If not, we'll be doing something Tuesday. But I'll think catch y'all next time. Peace. Bye.